Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, I just usually share some of the things I used to change my lifestyle in the past several years by building a healthy routine, by going to the gym, and by reading my books. Occasionally, I share some of the fun things happening in my life. Like today, I'm going to the Harry Potter studio at the outskirts of London. I booked the ticket at the beginning of this year. Winter theme for Harry Potter. All the castles and the Forbidden Forest will be covered in glittering snow. I've always been a huge Harry Potter fan. I've read all those books. This year is actually the 20th anniversary of the movie, so I think it's a great time to visit it. Follow me with my camera, get back to where the magic happens. I just got off and it's a faster trip than I expected. It's only like 1 hour. They said at this time of the year it's usually quieter. There are only 3 buses today and it's a sunny day. Currently inside the studio, purchased a digital guide. The first 20 minutes there will be a guided tour, so I don't need that. And then afterwards it's like a museum. You just follow the guide or whatever you want.
One of my favourite moments about the Harry Potter films is the bit where Harry gets to ride Buckbeak off in the lesson. It's sort of like a break in the films where he just gets a chance to just be a kid again, which is what everyone really wants to do, really.
My favourite Harry Potter prop has got to be the Deluminator that Dumbledore leaves Ron. I just think it's awesome. Like the effect that they have when the little ball of light comes out the top, I just think that's wicked. It looks amazing on screen.
My favourite animal is the big spider.
My favourite creature in the Harry Potter films would be the basilisk. I'm a big fan of snakes, and a giant one, that scares me.
My mum made me this sweater in the style of the Weasleys making Harry his first Christmas present, and it took a really long time to make.
I think everyone has to love the House of Gryffindor, really. That's where Harry is firstly, and Hermione, everyone else. But it's about being great and the greatness, being strong, being loyal. It's all those qualities that you want to have a friend or anyone else.
Hello everyone and welcome to Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter, and welcome to our Hogwarts in the Snow feature.
Very precious piece for your tour today. Don't stop in the centre, guys. Make sure you make your way all the way through that hall. We can fit over 400 cast and crew in this amazing set, so there is plenty of room for everyone. As you make your way in, you will notice we have festooned the hall with fantastic looking Christmas. As you make your way in, you'll also notice we have a spectacular Christmas feast on my side of the hall. It's got everything you might want for your Christmas dinner, but I don't recommend eating any of it because none of it is real. So Pierre Bahama and his props team made everything you see before you out of resin, except for the peas. And we will count down from 3, 2, 1. How magical is that? So in order to create this special effect, the team made concrete puddings so they can withstand really high temperatures and added ivy leaves to the top, which are actually made out of steel. Thank you very much, Bethan, for your help. So you notice we have all 4 Hogwarts houses represented in the hall through our robes and our costumes. So over there we have Slytherin and Ravenclaw, and over here we have Hufflepuff and Gryffindor, but costume. So we have a tall man and he stands around 6'3", which is similar in height to our beloved Alan over there, but that's not tall enough to play a 7'6" half giant. So what they needed the help of was a size double, and Robbie's size double was an ex-England rugby player named Martin Bayfield. Now he's down to the master 6'10".
Stop is the Great Hall guided tour they walked us through. Was the special of the production of some of the guidance after we enter into our separate tour. Later, I'm going to use this guided tour for the rest of the tour. It's only like a 10-minute introduction, and then now we're allowed to set our own pace and just take the time to explore the magic here. First walked into Hogwarts in winter, you see the settings for the Yule Ball. It's all glittering and fancy, and then you see the Gryffindor boys' dormitory, the Gryffindor's common room, and a lot of settings. It just reminds you of how magical it is when back in the days when you're reading the books, watching the movie, etc. You walk past by the Slytherin's common room, and then Just a few steps away, it is the Dumbledore's office, his signature entrance. You get inside of the office, and it feels like when you first start reading the book or you were watching the first movie, it feels like that. Everything so authentic and real. You can also see the potions classroom where you would hear Professor Snape's teaching the class.
Now the sunset. I can tell you how to properly brew glory and healing.
On the other side of the room, you will also see the visual effects, where it showcases how those special effects that we see in movies.
It really allows us to bring the stories alive.
Quidditch is a very popular spot where you can put your own videos into the movie clips. You will also see the burrow where is Ron's family sitting, and everything that's in the book and in the movies here. It's like magic. Then we arrive at the Ministry of Magic. It's more formal and the setting is quite different. After a while, you see the Death Eaters on the other side having their meetings. Now we're at the gates of the Forbidden Forest. It's the first time they actually opened the Forbidden Forest. Platform 9 3/4, and you see the Hogwarts Express behind. You can actually walk inside of the Hogwarts Express and see each of the compartments and the settings for the movie. Now it's like halfway through. After I finished my lunch, there's this bus, magic bus, that will take you to Hogwarts as well. We're going to continue the tour, the rest of the tour. The second half of the tour, you first see all the behind-the-scenes special props and how they were made, and then you walk around and see how it's done. Then walk into the Gringotts, the Wizard's Bank.
Emily Beach.
Now we enter into a more upbeat place, the Diagon Alley. Here where all the new students and every year when they finish up for Hogwarts, and you can see all those familiar shops and stores, and you just feel like back to childhood again.
Incredibly beautiful artwork that you've probably never seen. Led by production designer Stuart Craig, these unsung artists created hundreds, if not thousands, of sketches, renderings, scale models, and even full-colour paintings that helped bring the world of Harry Potter to visual life. Just ahead, you'll see a fraction of their work up close, along with a really special sound. And when you do,
after all those, we have seen behind the scenes. Now is the final stop that we will see this hallway and see how the models revisit design. Finally, we're going to see the castle itself as the final stop. It's just very amazing, like how they designed the whole thing with a lot of details, and it's just so surreal. I have a Lego one at home, which it took me almost 3 months to build, but by seeing this, the real model for Harry Potter's Hogwarts castle, it just amazed me, like how much effort it has been put into the whole design and putting together this movie and the magical world for everybody in one. The whole tour completely brought me back to my childhood when I first picked up the first Harry Potter book, and like how it's set here, Hogwarts will always be there to welcome you. It's really a magical place for everyone, I think, in our heart. The final stop is the store where you can buy different kinds of wands.
We got the girls got loads on, and they come in special wand boxes, but they come.
And just try to see whether you have the magical power. Maybe you're interested in getting an hour. or something else. Anyways, at the end of the day, I think we all have a child heart and we all want to believe that there's magic. So I just finished the whole tour. It took me around 4 hours to finish the tour, but then it took me an hour just to wander around at the gift shop and figure out whether I want to buy a wand or something. But I think a wand maybe is a little bit too much because I got one a long time ago from the Universal Studio. I never used it. So I think I'm super excited to go through, even though it would be much better if you're coming here with your friends and your family and with kids especially to see how excited they are. I should be very excited if I had never been to the Universal Studio. I think this place is more of get to know what kind of production value it has and how much effort it puts into it. So you can see that in the afternoon there are a lot more people lining up for the entrance. I have a little bit more time. I'm just going to enjoy some food in the food hall. And I'll see you next time. Bye.